Okay, I'm Miss Edie. Mama Lewis is laying down right now, sleeping. She's doing good, no problems, just her mid-morning nap. And I've got two things I'm going to share with you. One is a card I made. Now, the inspiration I got from this person here, Lyric Clover 810. Good thing I spelled it out because I don't think I spelled it correctly. It's her craft fair idea number 1, cards and envelopes. Use up 12 by 12 paper pads, craft fair series 2017. Okay, so check her out. She's got thousands of viewers, and you'll know why when you check her out. Okay, but what I did was I made a card. Now, the thing about doing cards, you better have an assembly line. And I have a tendency not to make the same card twice, which, if I'm going to try selling them, isn't good. Why? Because it takes me too much time. Here at my mother-in-law's, I do have, if you saw my stash of what I have here, I do have a big enough stash, in my humble opinion. Not nearly anything like what I have at home, of course, but I don't have that much room, so I bring some things and try to work with what I have. Prepper Princess, I've watched her channel, and she says, use what you have. I need to follow her advice instead of adding to my collection. Okay, but anyway, I'm a paper hoarder, y'all. Let me show you the card that I made that was inspired by her suggestions. Okay, I had a sheet, a 12 by 12 with this kind of paper, solid. So I cut the envelope. I don't have, where's my envelope board? I was going to have everything here so I could explain it to you. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Ma's sleeping, so she can't entertain you. Okay, sorry about that. All right. This one's Stamping Up did sell it, but they're going out on that one. But it's the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. Okay, and if anybody who wants one, if they still have any on clearance, it was $12. Of course, you pay shipping, but find some other things to make it worth your while. But 12 bucks, I bought 2 of them because my other one wasn't doing as good, I think, after a while. And I did try the aluminum foil and so forth, but it was just not working as well, so I got me 2 more because I love these. Okay, but back to the envelope. I cut the paper. What did I cut the paper at? Hang on a minute, I'll tell you. 7.5 by 7.5. Then the score line was 3 3/8 for this size envelope, which is a what size envelope? Now that I told you that. It was for a 4 by 5 card. Okay, and this is the card. And there's plenty of room when you go to put that in. This is the card that I made. What makes this good is when you use a only one-sided paper pad, you have all this room that they can write. Whereas if you had on both sides, well, you know the problem there. Okay, but this was also included with it, you know, the little embellishment cards they have inside. So I added this and this to it. A bag full of confetti I got on sale at Hobby Lobby once upon a time. Okay, and then on the inside I just put a piece of this. No, that's a different paper. No, it's the same paper. Okay, and then I added some of that. But the person can write as long as they want on there. Okay, so that's my card. Now the thing of it is, they will have to seal it themselves and of course add their own little labels. Okay, but isn't it cute? but I got that inspiration from this person here, so check her out. Okay, now for a recipe. That card took me 45 minutes. So why the recipe? Because recipe didn't take me as long. Why not? Because I had everything there. I knew what I was going to use. So had I known everything I was going to use on decorating those cards, it wouldn't have taken so long. I'm going to have to improve in that area. Now, cutting out the envelopes and cutting out the plain paper, that's not hard, okay? So I went through my 12 by 12, found the pages that I wanted to cut. I got 11 pages, and it could be 22, but because it's 11 different ones that I chose. But I could have used some of the others that had kind of a mixture of solid colors on them. But for now, this is what I used. Okay, of course, I get it on sale when Michael's has it on sale. I don't have that craft pad in front of me. Okay, and then to cut out the other was no problem. I believe it was 4 by 10, and then you fold it over. Now you can either do it that way or you can do it that way. Okay, so depending on what little thing I put on the outsides like this, you know, will depend on which way the card's going to go, naturally. Okay, all right, so check her out. Okay, now recipe took less. Cut up a small onion. Okay, I cut up an onion, small onion, you know, chopped it. Okay, then I took 2 cans of Hormel tamales, and this is not sponsored. Hormel or Michael's did not sponsor me. Nobody did. All right, but 2 cans, and really 3 cans would have been better. Okay, I think 3 cans would have been better. Then you take a can of Hormel chili, with or without beans. In this case, I chose without. All right. Take the wrappers off your tamales, line them in a casserole dish. I put the onions on top then, add the chili. Then I bought this cheese, Taco Bell 7-layer blend. It has shredded mild cheddar, sharp white cheddar, Monterey Jack, one I can't pronounce, ASADERO, low moisture mozzarella, sharp cheddar, and quesadilla cheeses. Okay, so a blend of all those. And this is 7 ounce, and after I had all that other stuff, put all the cheese on it. Stick it in the oven on 350 for about 30 minutes, okay? Most of the time, this probably took me 10-15 minutes. Opening up, you know, rinsing off the tops, opening up with the can opener, looking for the dish to put it in, probably 15 minutes. The card took longer. Okay, but I've got to do something about knowing what I'm going to use beforehand. But that takes time because you've got to find your stuff you're going to use beforehand. But if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it, right? Okay, one of these days I'm going to list some of these things on my Etsy shop. I just haven't done it yet. But for those who want to know, and you have that thing here, just read the directions for 4 by 5 cards, 7.5 by 7.5. Score it at 3 3/8. Easy. All right. Then you're going to cut your paper down too, because you'll have a long side. 4 by 10. Flip it over. Ta-da! And then decorate. You can do an assembly line on those parts, but then the decorating may take you a little while. Now, it did come with a few things to put on it, but then if you're going to add a little extra like I did on this card, I added that little confetti right there and right there. If you think that's too much, just leave it off. Everybody to each their own. Trying to get it to sparkle. Okay. And the paper has some sparkle too. Okay, and I guess that's it. So, over and out, y'all. Bye now.